What's up, guys? We're gonna get started just in a second. Just waiting for the live to start and people will start coming in. Let me go close the door though in the meantime. All right. You guys have joined in. Welcome, welcome. Just waiting for Ty to join us and then we'll get started in a bit. Let me open up the comments, see who's here, but give me 1 second. All right. Hang tight, guys. We're gonna get started soon. I'm just waiting on Ty to join. Let me make sure all my audio settings are good. Can I get a quick sound check? You guys can hear me right now? Should be all right. See if I can. Looks like he did try and call. Don't know what's going on though. Uh-oh. I hope it's not too much of a hassle. I got him on Discord today. I'm new to Discord as well, but soon I want to start up a Discord server that we can all use to chat easier. Alright, we here? Why? What do you mean? Yeah, take your time, no worries. That's alright, I have the timer going down, so people are gonna take some time to join in. But don't worry. Yeah, alright, go ahead. No worries, man. Alright, so that was just Ty. You guys couldn't see him yet. I'm gonna get his camera on in a bit. In the meantime, yeah, I'll just still hang tight. We're gonna get started soon. I don't know why. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. I'm gonna go through the Calcutta with you guys today. We're gonna talk about the player field. Got a nice... Oh, let me actually... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Why we're not going live in the Strokers group yet. I'm trying to get it set up there too. In the meantime, why don't I post a quick story here? Oh, that's kind of get a my desk is a mess. I also need to get the comments open here somehow, just so I can see what you guys are saying. Yeah, here. Oh, I think I see the issue here. Okay, alright. Now, how do I... Alright, got the comments. Hey, Justin Morris, Ms. Dua. What's up, Kai? Typical Ty, always late. No, he's figuring something out, but in the meantime, I'm gonna reset our timer, because I don't think we'll be ready in 40 seconds. How you guys doing today? It's hump day, it's Wednesday. I took the rest of the week off work. Just needed some time to chill out, prepare for the event we got coming up. If you're wondering which event that is this weekend. The Strokers $1,000 entry, under 600 Fargo. So it's a pretty big tournament. Why don't I unpin that and then pop out. Now this is gonna be an issue. Let me check if it's... And Facebook is okay. Stream KBU, man, their live video happening. Do you want to reassign it to this new broadcast instead? Don't continue in that case. All right, you good? Why? What's going on? Okay, here, give me a second, let me add you in then. Alright, Ty is here, guys. You're gonna hear him soon in a bit. Just give me 1 second. Let's see, where can I... We'll get you right down there. Should have the chat going. Let's see. All right, why don't we take a look at... All right, let me know, Ty, you want to try saying something? And guys, let me know in the comments. Can you hear Ty? You can see him right there on your screen next to me over there.
Hey.
And Ty, why don't I share my screen so you can see what these guys are looking at. All right, you can see that screen right there, Ty?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not well, but I can see it.
Hold on, give me 1 second. This isn't gonna work. Uh-oh, alright. I'm gonna have to, because now they can't see you. Oh, this is weird. Alright. You know what? We're gonna close this. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like that. And let's see, their chat boxes here. Got a comment here that says, "Did you lose Ty?" A little bit, but we got him back here. I wonder how I can share my screen and still have Ty's video coming in. Don't think I can. Alright, let me share the live to the Strokers group, and then Rhonda's gonna approve that. If any time, Ty, you can't hear me, let me know.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just trying to...
Yeah, no worries. Guys, please let me know if you can hear Ty or not. You should be able to. Hope it's coming across fine. Bit of music there in the background.
Can you see me all right in there?
Yeah, we got you. Alright, let me share this to the group. Strokers. So you can see right here on our screen. Well, Ty, you can't see, but maybe you can open it up on the live itself. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna have... Uh-oh, why do we have two chats? Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, our first time doing this, so it's taken us some time. I've got the player list. We're going to go down the line one by one. You see on the screen here, number 1, we have Aldrin Manreal. Ty, you know who Aldrin is?
No, I don't. I just seen that he's
Yeah, 597 Fargo, pretty up there. And then here on the left side of my screen, see I've got the Fargo app open. And we're going to be able to go through and take a look at that. Let me just shoot... Can hear Ty? Awesome. All right. Hey, we've got Mr. Gerenio in the chat. How's it going, buddy? Let me just send Rhonda a quick message. Because I really want all those folks in the Strokers group to take a look. I'm not sure why we're not getting the chat. I'm thinking what we do is... Hold on. Let me try one thing. Because I really want you to see the screen.
Find your live, Ravi, on your page.
Yeah, go to my page, go to the pool stream. It should be in the Strokers group as well, but guess not. Yeah, it should be in the Strokers group there as well. It was... Okay, let me try one more time, seeing if I can get you to see my screen. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna keep you on there like that. Our chat box here. Alright, it's in the Strokers group. There we go. We've got Rhonda in the chat, our lovely venue host for the tournament. If you guys aren't familiar of which tournament we're talking about, that's the $1,000 entry in Strokers. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Now, if you take a look at the middle of the screen, guys, you'll see here, this is the auction site. Let me open that up. And what I was thinking we'd do to start, for some of you that aren't familiar with it, let me close this. All right. Some of you probably not familiar with it. I'm gonna go ahead and make an account just so you guys can see how it's done. So some of the tournaments we have going on here in the GTA, tournament directors are, instead of doing a live in-person Calcutta, it's an online auction, which is, honestly, I like it. It's smooth, it's quick, it's easy. I'm gonna show you just how easy. So when you come to a screen like this in the middle, you wanna click on sign up. Once you get there, here, I'm gonna just do the pool stream at gmail.com. That is email, and I'll go pool stream. All right, this music's kind of loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Make a password. So you're gonna need an email. You're gonna need your first and last name. I highly suggest you use your real first and last name. Because of course, if you're bidding on, you know, someone in the auction, everyone's going to want to know who actually bid on them, right? So you don't want to cause any confusion. Put a password that only you know. Gonna click sign up, and you see right there, welcome, you've signed up successfully. Super easy, super simple. And now we can go to auctions. Oh, give me 1 second. All right, now that I did that, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna sign into my other account, my personal. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much typing. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. That should be my password. All right. Instead, I'm gonna show you guys how to reset a password too, in case that happens, because I'm not sure why. Maybe I have the wrong one. Okay, gonna just get in my email right here.
Hey, Drano, I think that Aldrin Manreal guy's from Virginia.
Yeah, he is from Virginia. Why don't I search him up as our first one? We'll go Aldrin, and if you're wondering what this is, right here on your screen on top of me, this is the Fargo app. I've got it open on my tablet. So we'll search Aldrin Manreal, and we can see, yeah, Springfield, Virginia, 598 Fargo, 2,148 robust, quite a bit.
He picked up a second place 42 player field in August.
Yeah.
Also in Virginia.
So another thing we can check here in the Fargo app, which is pretty cool, is public matches. You'll see right on top of me, these are all of Aldrin's matches that he's made public. So we're going to go through some of those. I'm going to have my buddy Ty monitor that while I... wait for my password reset to show up.
Yeah.
And also, guys, we are live on YouTube. If you want to watch on the big screen, be sure to head over to YouTube at the pool stream. You can check it there.
In August, he got second in a 599 under 42 player field, and that's
wow.
That's the most recent like big one that I've seen him in. And then Brews and Q's. But he looks strong. 597. He's already sitting at a couple hundred, I think, too.
If I could only just get the Calcutta open. In a few minutes. It's been a few minutes. Okay. So, yeah, looking down, you can see 620 and under some of these tournaments here. We've got, are these all in Virginia? So one thing about Fargo, I wish we could actually click on the matches, but if this is the first time you're seeing the screen, guys, the number here on your left is the player's score, and then the number on the right is the opponent's score. Just so you know, so that means all these matches, like for this first one, William Serrano, he lost 5-7. The second one here, Norman Wagner, he won 8-1. And still waiting on this, which is here. Let me check here. All right, so that's our first one. Why don't we go over to our second player? We can check.
He says he's
Mr.
getting
Anthony
it right
Rego.
Montreal. That's curious. I guess it depends on what accent. Aldrin, Montreal, Montreal. That's
yeah. Yeah, that's probably what he's saying. His last name rhymes with Montreal. Can you turn your volume up? Is that Ty's volume? Here, I want to make sure Ty's volume's coming across clear. Alright, you guys should hear him a lot better now. I just added some gain to his voice, and I'll turn the music down. Why don't we do that?
What's the hold up here?
Not sure on the Calcutta what's going on. Why don't I try one thing here? Good, here. I've got it now. So what do you think about this guy, Anthony Rego? You're familiar with him. I'm sure most of you guys in the comments are. Music's a tad loud. Let me turn that down even more. Alright, that should be much better now. Thanks, Victoria. Mr. Anthony Rego. I haven't seen much of him play. I've seen a bit. What do you think? He's 577 Fargo. Is he a true 577?
He's strong. He could hang with all of them in the field for sure. I think he's more of a long race guy. I think this suits his game well. Right, I don't think there's anyone in the field that he can't beat. But there's obviously some favorites.
Yeah, for sure. His Fargo is public here. I'm pretty sure he's got his matches public. He's got 3,000, almost 4,000 robustness. Pretty solid. So he recently played in a Strokers qualifier. He's been playing in a lot of those. Some familiar names like Tirso here he played. Now this one kind of stands out to me. If you take a look, the first one here against John Brzezinski, he lost 1-5. I think John is coming in at like 520 Fargo, something like that. But yeah, he shoots pretty solid. He's definitely got a decent track record, 577 Fargo. Can hang with any of those guys, definitely. All right, after Anthony, who do we got? Basil. Do you know Basil?
Yeah, he's in Strokers there every day. That's his homeroom, so
Yeah.
be interesting to see how he stacks up against guys coming in. But Basil could win this thing for sure. I think he's in definitely the top 25% of the field here.
Yeah, he the one time I visited Strokers so far, he was there. He was at Strokers, and he's coming to right at 600 Fargo. Like, why don't we see if he has Basil Alkasem? Yeah, square at 600. He's got some public matches here too. Some familiar names I recognize: Jason Rajan, Andy Maher. Yeah, he's a Strokers. You think he has a bit of a home turf advantage just playing out of Strokers every day, or you think the rest of the field won't struggle too much to adjust?
Well, the tables there, are fairly friendly, so I feel like most other rooms, the pockets are going to be more forgiving there than somewhere else, perhaps. But maybe the speed of the table has a slight edge. But a lot of these guys that are serious are going to be in there Friday night, and it's not going to take long to adjust the speed, and they're probably used to playing on a lot tighter pockets. So, like I said, I think he's a top 25% of the field horse, but there's a lot of guys coming down too, and I think maybe I don't really know Basil well, but if his background is rotation or 8-ball or snooker, but
yeah. Anyone in the comments, what do you guys think? All right, and I finally, I think, figured out my password, so we're gonna log in here.
That's good news, Robbie, because my patients are fucking wearing thin.
All right, so we can see here, this is what the Calcutta list looks like. We've got the 9-ball with 10-ball rules. In case you didn't know, that's what this tournament is. It's races to 10 on the A side and B side. It's 9-ball, but it has 10-ball rules. You guys should be familiar with 10-ball rules, but it's call ball, call pocket. Why don't we, here, since we're going to go down the list alphabetical order, and you can see here the first one on the list we have here, Mr. Aldrin Manreal. Right now he's at 275 in the Calcutta. Anthony Rego, 150 in the Calcutta. And Basil at 200. Now remember guys, the Calcutta closes tomorrow. That's Thursday at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. sharp. I believe there's like a 2-minute grace period in between bids or something to avoid Calcutta sniping. Ty, you want to explain what they mean by sniping to the viewers?
Basically, they're just sitting in the grass, and then the last second they put a bid in and it closes, but you had intention to continue to go up if needed, but you lost the opportunity. This avoids that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's that. So Basil, let's see who's next on our list. Give me 1 second.
Fine, yep.
Here, I'm gonna leave this here. Brian Ip, Golden Break native, works at Golden Break. Yeah, I've seen Brian play quite a bit. He's pretty strong. He definitely has that same rotation background. 576 Fargo. In the Calcutta right now, he's at 150. Should we see what we can see on him in Fargo? Now, one thing I was trying,
there's a lot of those short race events in Fargo. I don't think you really see a lot right away there, but Brian, he knows the game well, and I think he's someone to watch. I think 150's a good buy right now. That's where I expect a lot of these guys to go up double.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this here just so we're not blocking the screen. You guys can take a look there.
It's not a lot of
no. On Fargo, it's a lot of short races. Looks like all the ones at Golden Break just races to 4. But yeah, he's been around the game quite a bit. He's pretty robust. His official win-loss record was just there, if it'll load. It was like 700 for 600, so he's above 50%. Yeah, he's just around 50%.
Looks like he had a good rundown in Vegas. They went to a 578 under the $1,000 entry back in February. That, definitely looks like he had a strong rundown there.
Okay,
so this
cool.
is his type of event, it looks like.
Now, just quickly before we go on to the next name, I want to let the viewers know how we're seeing all these public matches. So this is the Fargo app, of course, and you can view public matches, but that's only if the player has allowed them to be public. So for example, this is my Fargo profile, just a measly 487. And if you go on this tab right here, right down here, that's where it shows match history, right? You'll see all your match history. And there's an option here. It says you may opt in to share all your matches publicly, right? So you'll come to this screen and you do need the subscription for this. Now the Fargo subscription, it's not that bad. I think it's like $1.99 a month or something. So it's pretty affordable. I think it's worth it because you get to see all your match history and you get to, share it for these tournaments. And you would just go here and click share matches. So now if you guys went at home and searched up my name, you would see all these matches the same way how we're looking at Vanillas. I don't have a lot, of course. I'm only, I think, 283 robustness. But yeah, we'll work on that slowly. All right, let's see. Next,
if you can drop the link, Abby. Drop the link in the comments for the auction pro. I think a lot of guys find it.
Yeah, here, why don't I... It's posted in the thing, but
why don't I do that? Make it easier. I know some posts right now are like kind of hidden, or I don't know what's up with the algorithm, but it's common. You can't find something on a page right now. Not just one page, but many.
Yeah. All right, guys, I just left a comment. You can go check right there. Click on that link. That'll take you to the same page we're looking at. Like I said, you will need to make an account, email address, password, and your full, legal name, I suggest. And yeah. All right, now number 5, Carl Fortin. I've never met Carl. I've never seen him play. How about you?
Yeah, I've seen Carl play a couple cash games and tournaments. The most recent was that 580 over at Strokers. I think he was 2-2. Back at Legends, he went hill with Leicester.
Okay.
That's back in June. So I mean, he can keep up with them, but the long race format will be interesting to see. I think the stronger players will pull away, but
yeah, he's played some solid players here in his public matches. Same thing, sitting around 50%. Carl in the Calcutta right now, if I check, is at $100, and Mr. Edmund Chow has bought him. Hope Edmund's here in the chat right now. I know he was looking forward to this. Yeah, this is what do you think? Most of these guys are going to sit around the 100. I know there's some that are a lot higher when we look at it, but I think between 150 to 250 is going to be the average. We'll see how much it goes up. I see a name down there that's already way higher. We're going to get to him in a bit. Let's see, next after...
I expect a lot of these guys to go up like double from where they're at currently, to be honest with you. As those other guys get higher, the value will kind of increase. Like, it's going to be more of a bargain, but there's obviously some clear favorites early in the Calcutta, but I expect like the low end guys to go up by 25%, the mid range guys to go up by 50%, and the top 10 horses to go double from where they sit currently would be my expectation.
So next on the list, we got Carlos. We both know Carlos pretty well. We can open up his... He bought himself so far for 150. I heard this guy's a sandbagger. No, I'm just kidding. 3,000 robustness. You can see right there on your screen, guys. Carlos been around the game for a while. He's worked hard, trying to improve. Yeah, not much to say on Carlos. I think he definitely practices, puts in the hours. He's got just as much of a shot as anyone else. 555 Fargo, we've got him here as. On the Fargo app, he's showing at 558. So, yeah, around there. How do you like Carlos' chances?
I mean, he's transitioned to be more of a tournament player
Yeah,
recently, so I mean, there's been a focus on that. You know, I think he's a good buy where he sits currently. I mean, a lot of these guys, I think, like, I mean, 80% of this field could, hit the money, and Carlos fits in there.
yeah, I agree. Definitely, he's worked hard to, really condition himself for these tournaments, long days. And we should make a point here that, remember, tournament play is very different, guys. It's a test of endurance, opposed to skill. There's obviously skill involved, but you need to be really heavy on the endurance side for these tournaments, especially long races to 10. Need real solid mental stability. All right, so that's it for Carlos. Let's see.
Harry's asking the top five, and I think Harry, the plan was to kind of just scroll through the list quickly, but I don't know if Robbie wants to jump into that top five and then go through some other notable mentions, or what you want to do, Robbie. Because
Sure,
part of it,
yeah.
some of the history is not so much relevant. I feel like, like this format that Ron is doing, there's race to 10.
Yeah.
So, what we typically see in there, unless there is experience like Brian Ip in the long race $1,000 entry, how relevant is it really? Some of the stuff's a Fargo fish, so it's 0-3. And we could talk on that too, but it's up to you if you want to touch on that for Harry or not.
Yeah, for sure. So the top five. Let me see if I can get our list up here, and we can take a look at the top five Fargos we've got on the list. It's all just around 600. But why don't we look at the top bids in the Calcutta instead? All right, so you can see on your screen here. Give me 1 second. Let me open it up.
Yeah, I could give you my top five and your top five. I'll put a friendly 20 up on that.
Yeah, all right, I like that.
They might be the same.
Yeah, I feel it'll be pretty close. Okay, you can see here firstly on your screen the top Calcutta bids. Number one, and this is by a lot. I feel like there's been some speculation around this guy leading up to the tournament. Hermie D. I think I'm not gonna put it in any specific order, but I'm gonna go Hermie D is in there. I'm gonna say this guy Miguel Ortiz, just based on what I've heard from some people. He's coming out of Florida, this guy Miguel. I'm gonna go. Let's see, who else do we got? Let's see. I'm gonna go Brian Ip. I have a feeling Brian Ip might show up. He's rolling on some strong momentum. I can't leave out, of course, my boy Ty Cam. I'm gonna go Tyler Cameron, if you notice, who bought Tyler in the Calcutta right now. None other than yourself. And lastly, let's see, final. I don't know, it's a toss-up. It's a lot of good. You know what? Just because he's a hometown warrior and that's his home crowd, I'll go Basil. Because I've heard he does put in the hour, so that's my top five. All right, we'll definitely throw in Basil in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll think, Hermie, I think Hermie's going to do well. I mean, from what I've heard, he's not playing much right now, but at one time back, 2021, I mean, he was on Fargo's Facebook page as a 68, so, people haven't been playing, and I get that, but I mean, that's pretty strong, just having knowledge like that. And in other bigger tournaments, like the Predator one, for example, I know back then he, got Woody Tran, a strong 660 player, 650 player, 7-2. He got John Andrade, 7-6. He got Nick Blanchard, 8-3. He got Daniel Charlo, I think 640 player, 8-7. He got Waleed, 8-6. So I mean, even based on that, he should have a decent outing. I mean,
so
he
I'm
lost
showing it on the screen right now, his matches, and yeah, you can see some of these names like Waleed. He beat Waleed 8-6. That was back in 2020, so 5 years ago. But I mean, what's your opinion on how easily do you think it is to lose that muscle memory and skill as a pool player when you reach such a high level, and then you have to, take a break or whatnot? Do you think you lose the game so easily?
I mean, unless you come in the door looking like Stephen Hawking's, you probably got a lot of that.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, there's sure a statute of limitations. Like here, let's put it this way for the viewers. If you are, let's say in 2020 you were a 450 Fargo, and you come back 5 years later, you haven't touched a cue and all that, it's very possible you're shooting closer to the 400, level. You've, dipped 50, 60, 70 points. But in my mind, when you are six, as Hermes we saw here, it was what was it, 668? You can see right here on your screen. If you're 668, I find it difficult to drop 70 Fargo points when you've already reached close to the pinnacle of amateur play. Like once you reach that, above 600 mark is already a milestone in itself, but reaching 700 and dipping underneath six, I don't know. It's seems
Yeah,
seems like
just knowledge alone, I think, and I mean, there's quite a bit of like information on this player, but it's not like the cat's not out of the bag. He's been a clear favorite in the Calcutta right out of the gate. I mean, he's sitting at 700, and like a lot of really strong players like Doucette would be considered a favorite. A typical 600 under field sitting at 300. Ooh. That's more than double. So
I forgot him in my top 5. Can I swap him out? I totally forgot he's in this tournament. Yeah, Doucette's been looking forward to this one. He's definitely a big one. Why don't we take a look? Yeah.
Let's see, Manny, I'm in the truck because I'm having issues. The room's busy here. It picked up and people just popped in, so keep the noise down. I'm in the truck.
Now, another strong Fargo coming in right at 600. He's gone second in the Calcutta right now. Dan Anderson. You familiar with him?
Yeah, he's another guy that there's a lot of talk about. I think there's 3 Dan Andersons in Ontario, but I only happen to ever see one of them.
Is that right? Why don't we wait?
But I think he had some strong showings down at Legends. I mean, I seen him bidding on himself at 400, so that exudes some confidence right there.
Okay, so this is the one we've got here. Dan Anderson, 598 Fargo currently, 3000 robust. And I guess if you change the E to an O and search Dan Anderson, you get a few more come up. We've got another Dan Anderson, Ontario, Canada here. Yeah, he's gone for 500 in the Calcutta right now. So that's, just 250 less than the top mark. But so you think a guy like Dan sitting at 500 right now, he'd boost up to easily over 1,000 before Calcutta ends, huh?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get pretty damn close to that, to be honest. I think there's gonna be a few of them. I think there's a few high. Nobody's blown the cover just yet, but there's a lot of guys that are gonna bid, and their names aren't on there yet. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's why my name's on
there right now. I
also
think like Stephen Gamonch guy, I know he's sitting at 542, but I've heard that name before, so I don't know a ton, but I definitely think if someone's looking for a decent buy, that's worth a gamble.
Stephen Gamonch, okay. Let's see, he's 31, 32. Or is he?
Sorry. Or Stefan.
Stefan Stephen Gamonch, 542. So he's coming in at like who's our lowest Fargo in the tournament here today that we have? Just for
probably me or Blaney.
Okay, so I see you're at 528, and Tom Diavoltsis, if I'm saying that right, he's at 528 as well. So that's the lowest Fargos we have.
A disclaimer, just to let people know, I'm at 529, so all right.
Yeah, put some respect on that last point. So that's it looks like our range 530 to 600 is our range. So we've got a 70-point range in between. Yeah, it's really anyone's tournament. Like it's tough to say the difference from a 5. What's that?
That might be a heavy statement to say it's anybody's tournament. I think, there's I think there's 3 guys that I would bet the house that they hit the money. And,
Yeah.
getting a crazy draw that the first, second, third place Calcutta guys draw each other, something like that. We might see something like that crazy, but everybody in
Yeah.
this tournament, in my opinion, is beatable. The odds that somebody beats some of these higher guys twice, racing to 10. If we're talking about a tournament going to 5, I think it's a whole new ball game. But
Yeah.
I think there's going to be 2 or 3 players in this tournament running packs, and that's out of standard for a 600 under event, right? Like, for example, there's a strong room in the GTA, and what I would consider to be like a good horse in this mentioned playing one of the top ranked Calcutta guys and saying that he would play with a ball spot. To me, that's you know what I mean. That's someone to keep an eye on. Those top guys.
Yeah, no, for
Is that
sure.
Hermie up at
Everyone is.
750 now?
What's that?
On your screen there, that's 750 in there on that one player.
Yeah, Hermie. Hermie's at
Wow,
750.
wow, right on.
Yeah. Here, why don't
Yeah,
I?
Mark makes a good point that there's 16 players in the field that have a great chance at winning. I agree, and I think that there's like 5 favorites that you're almost certain will be there on day 2.
5 favorites. So I can't remember. Did we get your 5? Who do you think is your 5 that for sure will make it a day 2? Let's call it that. Not to win the tournament, but to make it a day 2.
Um, I would say Hermie D is gonna be there. Um, I like Ortiz to be there just with his experience. Um, I want to get this bang on, but I think Ken Yee will be there.
And Yi, all right.
Kellen Royds, I think, has a good shot. I mean, he's traveled for some of these big ones in the past. Um, those are 3, and then I got another 10 guys that fight for those last couple spots. But I think Lester's another guy to keep your eye on. I know Lester's had some really strong outings in those Predator events. I know a lot of these guys. I'm trying to look them up, but I think some of them have already closed up their profiles. But if I can remember correctly, I know last year, but he got Stafford 8-4. Doucette 6-2.
Yeah.
Curtis Mueller 8-4. Like he's another guy to keep your eye on that I think's another strong player. I know he's had a rough patch recently, taking some tough losses, 4-0, 3-0 to a couple 400 guys, but everybody has a bad day, so definitely another player to keep your eye on.
So another player you just mentioned right now, I wanted to talk a bit on him because we're doing some digging. That's this guy right here. Oh, not him. Sorry, give me 1 second. Lester Reyes, 588 Fargo. When we check him here, because I've heard some pretty good things about his game. You see, he's just robust at 800 right there. And can we see any public matches? Yeah, so here's his public matches, and I was taking a look at this earlier. So it's kind of a sporadic kind of track record here. I mean, I was looking through some of his opponents. I've even got some screenshots provided by insider sources. Why don't we go here and take a look at that? Right, so these are some of the Fargo snippets. You'll see it on the live in a bit, Ty, if you go back and look. But Lester's in his previous tournament matches, he's lost to some pretty low-ranking players. Like you can see right here, 3-0 to Adam Feynman. Now I know, of course, it's 9-ball, and now this is when he was above 600. So I do want to point that out. He's above 600 and losing to mid 400 to high 400 level players. I wonder, does that raise any red flags for you, Ty?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, he seems to be well under now. Yeah. And who knows, he might have had a bad day, but also inside that data we see, I mean, he has the ability to step up and get Stafford 8-4 and some of these other guys. So, the crazy thing is, I mean, I think he's a player who could definitely win this thing. But I think, you know, just based on the Calcutta currently, I mean, there's other guys that are, you know, much stronger horses to me right now.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
But
Right now,
like
like
Mark
that's why
Delisle saying there, 16 guys could win this thing. I definitely put him inside those 16, certainly.
yeah, I don't know how many we're having back on day two, but yeah, let's say out of the 48, the top 16, I think he's for sure in there. Another
What's he
one,
sitting at
just
now in the Calcutta?
right now, let me find him.
275, it looks like.
Oh yeah, right here, 275, and that's our good friend Mike Craig has bought him right now. 275 in
Yeah,
the Calcutta.
Mike Craig's got about 29,000 robustness, so I'm sure he's seen him playing quite a bit and feels that he's a good bet. I don't
Yeah,
disagree.
yeah, no, for sure. Who else we got sitting high up here? Aldred Manreal, Kellen Royds, you mentioned him. You say he's traveled a lot, played a lot of different tournaments. Kellen Royds, why don't we get him
Yeah,
up here? Yeah, four
Kellen's
tables and
got a
robust.
good shot. Kellen's going to be a good day two guy. I know he puts in the work. He puts in the
Yeah.
miles. He, you know, definitely, he knows what it takes, and he could do it.
Another one of the highest Fargos we have here, Jason Hubert. Now, Jason's coming from Quebec. I haven't met Jason. I've talked with him on Messenger a bit. Um, so right now on Fargo, he's 605. That's what he's coming in at right now. At the time of registration, he was 598, so he's really on the top end of the spectrum there. And he is in that, where'd he go? I just saw his name in the Calcutta, 250. Another 250. Ariston bought him. Ariston's got a good eye for a stroke. I gotta say that. Take a look
Yeah,
at some of his public matches, all in Quebec. But it looks like he does play a
he
lot.
took
I
a
think
loss to
he's,
Nick McGrath back at Golden Break there in July, playing in that
yeah,
650 under, but he signed up and made the drive for that. So that tells you quite a bit.
yeah, yeah. A lot of, like seeing all these familiar names on here. Glenn Facoon, he went 8-8. He went hill. I don't. And Glenn played in the Predator Pro-Am Tour. He's a real solid shot as well. All right.
Absolutely.
Steve Legrand. You know Steve Legrand?
Yeah, another London native, I think, or he plays out of Strokers quite often. I he's a dark horse. I think Steve Legrand is a good dark horse to pick up. Solid dude, knows the room, he's comfortable there. I think all those things make a difference too, right? When you got guys on the road and guys playing at their home room, I
Yeah.
think that adds a bit of an edge for them too.
Yeah, it looks like he's at 225, and Jesse Piercy's bought him right now. Jesse's got a few guys, and from what I understand, Jesse's a London native as well, right? That's his homeroom.
Let's see who.
Jesse Piercy.
Yeah, for sure. He's loves it
All
down
right.
there on them crowns. The tables there too at Strokers always mint. Like her tables are always clean. She just got new
Yeah.
lights. The staff's
Yeah.
top tier. They're always, you know, making sure you got what you need. Like
Yeah. I've
Strokers
only
is a
been to
great.
Strokers the one time, and that was to meet with Rhonda, and we discussed the tournament and the stream and all that. But like you gave me a heads up that Strokers was a good place for a tournament, and I didn't know what that meant until I stepped in the room, and everything was laid out so nice. There was seating along the edges, along the back. The tables are clean. I played a few sets there, super clean. You can tell the place is taken care of, like the floor, the staff too, very friendly, definitely. I was pleased. I was a little jealous that I live 2 hours away from London. I really wish I had that a lot closer. But
Good people.
yeah, no, for
Always good.
sure. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Let's see some other names we got here. Um, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna. Why don't we gonna hide this and make this a whole lot bigger for you guys so you can take a look here. All right. Mike Craig gone for 150 so far. He plays out of the vault. Anthony Rego, 150. He's been bought by Ronda right now. Lucas Rohrbacher, am I saying that right? Rohrbacher?
Yeah, he goes on tears. Lucas plays good, but he's, Lucas doesn't play a bunch in the summer, but definitely somebody that, could do well.
Yeah, okay, all right. Ray Ulch, how about him?
Ray Ulch is trailer park supervisor down there.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
He's a Strokers native too.
So I saw earlier when I was looking at the Calcutta, I think last night Nitin bid on him, so that kind of got my attention. I didn't see Nitin bid on too many people, but Ray Ulch was one of them. So that might be telling you something. Let's see, next after him, Thomas Hill. You know Thomas, right?
Thomas plays good. He's a young guy. I think primarily a league player. Did a bit of tournaments last year. Took a dip in the action side of things, but I don't think he's been playing a whole lot during the summer. And he qualified actually out here to earn a spot. So it'll be interesting to see how he makes out with some of these more competitive players.
Well, looking at his Fargo matches, looks like he plays really only one tournament a month. Like, it doesn't look like he does any more than that. You're right. He had one in June, one in July, August, and September. So this $1,000 entry will really be his only tournament for October. That's interesting. I mean, he beat Bryson 7-2 back in May. Let's see, who else? Who else? Gunderson, he beat Gunderson 6-5 at the Jack Bryant Memorial. He beat Michael Hummel 6-5.
Some of those at the Bryant, I think, are handicapped too. So.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense.
Consideration.
Yeah. All right.
He lost the one to Justin down at Tony's too. So he's the good days and bad days.
Yeah, no, for sure. How about this guy, Hang Hout? I don't know if I could find him. Hang. Do you know Hang?
Yeah, the Hangman. He's I believe he got the MVP in the 600 under tour down at Legends.
Okay.
Probably the most improved player under 600 the last couple of years, I'd say. Like, Hang's putting in the work. Hang's another dark horse, I think, that could do it. Serious passion for pool.
I can't remember, but I think I've met Hang. I'm pretty sure I have. I feel like at Shooterville I've met him before. I see a comment here that just caught my eye. Someone says Laliberty is underrated, and that's referring to Mike Laliberty. Am I saying that right? This one right here. $200 in the Calcutta right now, $5.99 Fargo. See, does he come up on the Fargo app?
Who's saying he's underrated?
Where'd it go? Audi.
That guy, Montreal guy.
Audi Dubovsky. Tim
Shakar, is there anything for under 620? Maybe a couple of these players the night before will play you no problem, Shakar.
Oh yeah. if you really want some action, make your way to Strokers this weekend. There's going to be action flowing during the tournament, before, after, all around. I already know of some. I'm headed down on Friday just to watch some action, get there a little early, do some setup, and enjoy some there. The most handsome player to Bong Hang. That's funny. Oh yes, that's where I know Hang from. On Facebook, his name is Bong. I will see him in the lives. Yeah, definitely underrated player. Let's see. Fernando Valla, you know him?
Yeah, Fernando plays pretty good. He also did well in a lot of those Legends events, and I think at one time he was he dipped over 600. So he's another guy that would be at the top of under 600 field.
All right, yeah. Seen some of his matches.
I think actually he qualified through Strokers actually. So
yeah, it looks like it. That's where he won. He beat Jason Oh, you played in that one. He beat you 9-2 in the qualifier.
Yeah.
He beat Doucette 9-7. Okay, nice. Let's see, Matthew Julien, probably from Quebec, if I could guess. Comment here from Mr. Doucette. Him and Nick McGrath are playing on Friday for 3K. Where is that? At Strokers?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. David, let me
Are
know
you
when
guys
that is.
streaming that,
Hopefully,
Doucette?
I'll be there. Like if I can get some time to put up a tripod, see if I can get that live going. I know Edmund is playing. Edmund Chow is playing Louis Hamami Friday afternoon at Strokers. I'm gonna see if I can make my way down for that.
What's that game? Are they playing even or?
No idea. I have no idea. I have Edmund sent me a message just asking me. Comment here from Mark Delisle who wants to sell me their spot. How much would you pay for it though?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, real solid field. I'm excited to see. Honestly, I'm more excited to see the players that I haven't seen. Another name I wanted to touch on, Robert Johnson. He was there watching live. He's gone for 375 so far in the Calcutta. And who's bought him? None other than Calcutta Dom. Obviously, you guys are, if you're familiar with tournaments here in the GTA, you're familiar with Calcutta Dom. The name is suiting, but why don't we see?
I'm not sure, but I think he qualified cornerbank or one of those rooms. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he did.
All right, we got a bunch of Robert Johnsons. Oh, maybe it's Rob Johnson. Here, why don't we take a look? Rob Johnson, Ontario, Canada, 605. Yeah, so he played 3 matches in that qualifier. He beat Randy Bacchus. Randy's here from Brampton. I know Randy. 10-6. He beat Catlin Bateman 10-9. And Ravi Sundriel 10-4. Yeah, so he did qualify through Golden Break. All right, nice. Do you think it'll play a big part, pressure, for those that qualified through a qualifier opposed to those who bought in? Obviously, because a qualifier, I think they're going for $150 to enter the qualifiers, and of course, entry into the tournament itself is $1,000. How much of a factor do you think that's going to be?
Like, do I think they'll have more or less pressure?
Yeah,
I think they got less pressure. I mean, it's just another weekend tournament for them, and they're to swing the bat for half the money. I feel like it's a lot less risk. Like, what I mean? I expect those players to play a lot more loose than some of these guys. Like, for example, if you got $1,000 entry that you paid, plus you got another $1,000 to $2,000 on your back on the Calcutta. Mind you, I certainly think a lot of these horses are strong enough to carry that weight. So, I think the guys that qualified are just out for a cheap day, when I think a lot of the other guys are going to feel that weight a lot more.
Yeah, no, I think so for sure. It definitely does play a big part, because also it's like it's also adverse. Like, let's say you've paid $1,000 to be here, you buy yourself in the Calcutta for whatever 200, 300, 400. You're gonna want it a little more as well. You're gonna really feel that. I don't want to say pressure, but that drive, that motivation to, let your A game flow. Just catching up on some of the comments here. Keep it coming, guys. Keep the discussion going. I want to hear all your thoughts on some of these players, and let me know if there's a player in specific we want to take a look at. See, I saw Nick McGrath in the comments here. Nick right now 566. He's gone for 200 in the Calcutta, also to Calcutta Dom. And that's currently, remember, the Calcutta is still open, guys. If you're wondering where you can see it, why don't I go and see if I can pin that pin the comment. I did drop the link earlier. All right, the comment is pinned. If you're wondering where you can see the Calcutta, there's a link. Let's see, Nick McGrath. $566, so coming at the mid mark here. All right, he's got some wins over. Yeah, Isaac. He played Isaac here. Mike Van Eck, Adam Feynman. Beat Carlos back in June, 5-0. Looks like an under 585.
What's the robustness?
Carlos Thames. For Nick?
Yeah.
He's 2025. Oh.
Because that's the thing too, something to consider, like when looking at this stuff, is that, you know, some of these guys do just take forever to move up. Like, I mean, there's a few guys I can think of, I don't want to single out, but, you know, that play well, and, you know, it just seems like it gets stuck when guys get around 2,000 or, you know, 3,000, 5,000 robustness. It's like they barely move, right? Like,
yeah, no, that's definitely, that's why we've seen
get in here outside of a qualifier, obviously have that confidence that they can play with these guys, right? So
yeah, no, for sure. That's why, so in case you guys didn't know, the minimum robustness to play in this tournament at all is 700. You need 700 robustness to play. Comment here from Mike saying, Mark, is the Calcutta by invitation? You weren't able to get in? Oh, that's weird. It shouldn't be. You do need an account, though. You do need to make an account if you haven't already. So you can make an account and then join. See Catlin leave a comment. He wants to see Carlos. So we've got Carlos's. So that's another good example. Carlos, he's 3,300 robust. Compared to someone who was, I think, Lester Reyes. He was just 700 robustness. You'd see him move around a lot compared to Carlos. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for sure you would, right? And
yeah,
like there's a lot more fluctuation when guys are sitting around, you know, 600, 700, 800, under 1,000 to guys over that. And then also, like, demographically, some guys are in areas where, like, you know, legends, right? A lot of them are sitting in groups, right? It trends, right? It's like a 500 under or 530 under, and a 600 under or 630 under. And then, you know, the GTA has a lot more stuff that sits open, so those guys are more likely to go up in a tournament when they, you know, even if they're losing, but it's like, say, 9-7 with a 620, that they're going to get a lot more movement, right?
Yeah, for sure. I see a comment here from Mark that he's still not able to see it. I'm not sure why.
Well, it depends on the day. The auction site was down the other day, right? I don't know if that was Tuesday, Monday. The site was down.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit. So what happens? I hope we don't have any technological issues with that then. I'm sure Rhonda's keeping track of it though by the hour and taking note of it.
He was all over it. There was multiple sites down that day. It wasn't just the auction.
Oh yeah? Okay. Oh yeah. AWS went down. Yeah. It's because all the Indian techs were celebrating Diwali. That's what it was.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, it was probably glitching, but check it again. I'll drop another comment. Just you can see there, it should work because that's the same link I'm using. If it's not working, go over to the Strokers page. You'll be able to see it there. You guys can check it out there. If you go to the Strokers group, sorry, not the page, search Strokers Billiards and Tournaments. All right, let's see. Who else is here?
Don Miller, Timothy. There's one for you. There's a guy who was over 600 for quite some time, and that might be a more genuine reason for a guy going above and below 600. He's getting up there, the old silver fox, but the old boy can play still for sure.
Who's that?
Sean Miller, sitting at 300 right now.
Oh, okay. Here, let's take a look at Sean Miller's Fargo matches. Sean Miller, Kitchener, Ontario. 600, exactly 600, 860. No public matches found. So we're not going to get to see anything really from Sean there.
rumor has it he spent time with Cornbread Red. He's got some stories, and he's traveled around, man.
Oh yeah. All right.
Just
Looking
ask him.
forward to that. Yeah, hoping to see all these big names on
Likes
the
to play
stream
one
table.
pocket.
Okay.
He's got a good knowledge of the game for sure. Be another dark horse. But at 300, I'm not sure you could even classify that as dark horse anymore.
Yeah. No, he's in like the top quadrant. The only people to crack 300, yeah, Sean Miller, Miguel Ortiz, Dosset, Kellen, Rob Johnson, and Dan Anderson, Hermie. In the 200s, we've got most people there. Why don't we take a look at
Thanks, Carlos.
the bottom of the list here? Nice chin tie. Tom, do you know this guy Tom? Diavoltis? Diavoltis? Tom Diavoltis, you know him?
I haven't seen him in the recent years, but yeah, I would say that's, I don't know, I haven't seen him play in a long time, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's gone for 50. Nathan Antone. Some of these, yeah, I don't know, maybe these are the ones that people are waiting for tomorrow, but surprised, only gone for 50 here. Oh, this keeps updating. I think
Dave
every
Crawford's
time someone
sitting at $50, and I've seen that guy in the 580s. He's hit the money quite a few times, but the only time I've seen that guy play much is when it's 580 under, 550 under, and kind of like what I'm talking about with the legend stuff, that if guys only play under that and are beating guys under a certain level, then how likely are they to go past that bracket, right? So
yeah,
and he plays out of that room, so definitely worth a shot at 100, 150.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm really excited to see tomorrow. So every time someone, while we've been on the live here, the Calcutta, people have been placing bids. We've got someone named T Mar. Not sure who that could be. But Hermie has now gone up to 855. He was at 750 when the live started. The current total of the Calcutta is 9,635. What do you think the total will reach by close? I think easily it'll touch 13,000 easily.
I think 15 is a low number, but
yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. 15 is a low number. Damn.
Yeah, I think so, but it's hard to say. Like, there's a lot of guys that I would have expected to move by now, but
yeah. Well, one of the guys that you mentioned,
I don't know.
Steven Gamache, he's only at 75 right now in the Calcutta. He's only at 75 here.
Yeah, if you look at his profile, I mean, he travels. Like,
yeah,
I definitely think that guy's got a shot.
Yeah, that speaks to experience. Mark Delisle says the guy from Florida should have a bounty on him just because he's traveling so far, just because he's our American visitor. Look who we got in the comments here. Mr. One Arm himself is looking for action with David Dosset. The action never stops, does it, in the comments?
Give me a sec, Ravi.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead. Here, why don't I, keep that there. All right, guys, let me know in the comments who else do you think is one of the darker horses. Trevor Arnold says at 1,000 entry, 15 to 17,000 total Calcutta. Yeah, I think so. I said minimum 13, but easily, I don't see why this can't double. Like, when you look at the list here, most of these guys, just the fact that we've been getting bids while we're on live here, love to hear that. Like, I think even Calcutta Dom has gone and raised his own bid on Robert Johnson. I wonder who's T Mar. Rhonda probably knows, but I do suggest, guys, if you're gonna bid on the Calcutta, use your full name, just so it's easy to track and for accountability purposes. Of course, the way to pay for the Calcutta, you will have to send an e-transfer, and that's right after the Calcutta closes. Yeah, we've got two guys from the States. We have, I forget his name, Aldrin Manreal, and Miguel Ortiz. One coming from Florida, one coming from Virginia. Yeah, Florida is far. I heard there's a guy from Florida coming. Like that's dedication. That's crazy. Let's see what else we got here in the comments. Catlin's looking for action. Anyone under 550? Yeah, Juan in the comments here.
All right, man.
No worries, no worries. Are you at the vault right now?
Yeah, I got guys coming and going here, so.
I was thinking of dropping in as soon as we get off the live, maybe a bit later. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? There's always someone to play. We got Brian Holmes out here. That's a good one for you.
Nice.
Mike's out practicing.
All right, cool. Just going through the comments here. Trevor says wait till the last hour. Just in case you guys missed it, a reminder that the Calcutta closes tomorrow. That's Thursday, October 23rd, 8:30 p.m. You don't want to miss that. So right after work on Thursday, you guys should be all over the page. I pinned it in the comments. Make sure you check it out. You don't want to be late to this for sure. Early bird is going to get the worm. And we're gonna see these numbers skyrocket. Like I already know all these that are sitting at 200. I'm pretty sure, yeah, these gotta double easily. Like,
what is the timeout on at the end again? Like 2 minutes?
Here, why don't we check? So, on another thing to pay attention to, guys, you see on your screen here is the rules. And very important, read all the rules. They're there for a reason. You'll see here, so the Calcutta ends 8:30. To prevent snipe bidding, there's a 2-minute time frame added in between bids that are placed within or after the last 2 minutes of the auction. So before, there's a 2-minute, grace period to prevent that last minute, like what that means is after, let's say for Ty, for example, I bid $100. When the Calcutta is coming to an end, there'll be 2 minutes where no one can bid. If there's a bid after 2 minutes, then another 2 minutes, but you can't go in at the last second, if you get what I mean. All winning bidders must pay full amount by e-transfer. That's to pay@strokerslondon.ca. And huge important rule that everyone should know about the Calcutta. Every player has the right to purchase up to half of themselves, meaning 50%. So for example, I get Ty in the Calcutta for 100. He has the right to purchase $50 of that. So, touch black, he goes all the way through. We share those profits. I think that's only fair to the players. So be sure to know that if you do bid on someone, they have the right to purchase 50% of that. Dominator from Rhonda. Thank you both. Thank you, Rhonda. If you
Who's
guys
the other guy from the US? Yeah.
Miguel. And,
thanks, Rhonda, for doing this, the whole thing.
Yeah, our gracious host. I'm excited. It's going to be a good event. The guys from US, Miguel, the Florida guy, and Aldrin from Virginia, Aldrin Manreal. So those two. But yeah, Miguel's making quite the trek all the way. So another important rule I want to touch on right here. If the winning bid is not been paid for, it'll go down to the previous winning bidder at the value that they bid them for. So make sure you have those e-transfers ready. You don't want to lose your bid.
Who's T Mars? Anyone got any idea who that is?
I don't know. I just saw that he bid during the live here. Whoa, another update. Hermie has gone up to 1,000. T Mar has been outbid by Mr. Calcutta Dom. Dan Anderson's gone up to 500.
Who got Dan himself?
Kenny Donald. Kenny's got a few guys on here.
Yeah. I think that's shaping up. You can expect to see those guys, I think, day two. So We'll see what happens, how close we are, but I think a lot of these 175, 150 guys should be up around the $400 or $500 mark too by the end of it.
Yeah, honestly. How much do you think you're gonna go for in the Calcutta?
$100. That's only because it's already at 100.
Nonsense. I think it was yeah, I'm curious to see, like, I want to keep I'm just refreshing. I want to keep this page on to see if we're gonna have Timar come back and get his bid on Hermie.
Yeah, we got Jesse picked up Steve Legrand too. I thought he was kind of sitting low, but I think Steve's gonna be a day 2 guy for sure.
Steve Legrand, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see this thing hit 10K tonight, which I think it will. I mean, there's a lot of guys I know are going to be firing that their names aren't even up here yet, but, you know, I don't know why always last minute. I mean, people are going to spend what they're going to spend to get who they want, especially with the no sniping thing, right? Like,
yeah.
Your budget's your budget.
Yeah, that's why, I don't know, I feel like there's a psychological play to it in a sense. They're trying to just wait, feel each other out. But like you said, people are going to spend what they're going to spend. Like our buddy Calcutta Dom, for sure, he's coming to the tournament knowing how much he wants to pony up, you know, for the auction. I'm sure most of these guys are here. Even Ariston has bid 300 on David Dossett. I think that just happened during the live.
Yeah, another one we haven't talked about is the kid. There's a third guy from the States, is Jake Jackson from Buffalo. He played the Jaw Step in New York there, and like Bucky Subathong or whatever his name is got him 7-2, 5-7 lost to Kenny Donald. Like the, you know what I mean? And at that age,
he's young, right? Because I saw he played in the SBB Open with Antonio. Yeah.
So he's, you know, tons of robustness. I think he's probably playing above his speed, but who knows, right? Like, definitely someone to keep an eye on. He's always getting stronger. Tons of seasoning for his age. Like, I'm excited to see how he does.
So if you guys are wondering, once you get onto the screen and how you bid, you'll see there's a little button here, just says bid, nice and easy. Just for, you know, shits and giggles, we'll go on Hermie here. Current bid is 1,000, and the way Rhonda set it up is the minimum increment is $25. So you can't go 1,001, 1,002, no bullshit like that. Just, it's got to be minimum increments of 25. So do keep that in mind. Oh, looks like we've got more bids every time my page refreshes. Ishpreet Singh.
They all says save your money, Tav. Who's Tav?
Tav.
Timar?
Is that Timar? The infamous
Ray, who's Timar? Yeah, he is a good player, Trevor.
Mark says sniping is fun.
$98.30.
Look at the Dom's also got Catlin for $275. Wayne Bennett, he's got himself for $200.
Ray Jansen's another one that, you know, sitting at $225. He's another guy that's around, and you never know.
Oh, Ray was talking about me. He said Ravi. Save my money. Are you talking about my bid on Ty? Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, the last tournament I played, I think, was the 580 at Strokers, and I'm drawing a blank here, but I think I beat. How many racks was it I ran there, Ray? 3 on you?
3 something. Like I remember you telling me. These guys don't know. They don't know about the Kentucky crossover, man. They don't know yet.
Oh yeah, man. You see them little mini horses flying around the air? That's me out there. I got nothing to lose, man.
Yeah. No, I mean it honestly. This, like I said, we've got a 70-point range in Fargo's for the tournament. 530 up to 600, but that it doesn't mean it means something, but it's not too drastic. I mean, it's anyone's game, especially considering, like we mentioned, the strokers tables are very I don't want to say easy to
Forgiving.
play on, but they're comfortable to play on. I think people will be able to adjust easily. And it's long races to 10, right? So there's always that hope of grinding back.
I got a lucky day against Ray there, but you never know. You might get lucky again, and there's gonna be those guys. But race to 10, it's that luck portion that is not really in play nearly as much as a short race format. So I think
Yeah.
the strong players are gonna rise to the top at the end of it. It's not gonna be like guys talking about rolls this and that. They're gonna get outplayed in a race to
Yeah.
10. You don't find luck in a race to 10. You get outplayed.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, it looks like
I like my did too.
Stafford's bid on Ray 175, so that's his horse. I don't think Staff's got anyone else.
He's a trusty old steed, man.
Yeah, all right. I'll look forward to. Now I really want to see you two play on the stream table. That's what I'm really excited for, man. I can't wait to. I know, of course, that's going to be all the tournament director. Rhonda's going to do a great job looking at all the matchups, and the bracket's going to come out, I think, the day before on Friday, if I'm not wrong. I think she'll do the bracket. I can't remember what the post said, but it's either Thursday night or Friday, but after the Calcutta closes, obviously. Randy Ventresca is at 125. Ryan Grant, 593 Fargo. He's probably the highest Fargo, still under 150. Ryan Grant. Where is he out of? Might not be from around here. Amarinder Singh has bought the kid, Jake Jackson.
There's a comment from Neil Mills. At least 6 guys on the list I know that would gamble with guys even 630 or higher Fargo that are playing at a 600 under tourney. Probably more than 6. I don't disagree with him.
Almost 10K, yeah. So this guy Ryan, I think he's from PEI. I don't think he's from around here. We've only got one Ryan Grant in Canada on Fargo. Yeah, he's over 3,000 robust. Rob Arsenal, we beat him. Interesting. We've got someone coming all the way from PEI. Yeah, there's a few of these guys. Same thing. I've heard just some buddies come up and say, that guy's really strong for under 600. And of course, there's going to be a lot of that saying, this guy shouldn't be in here, this guy shouldn't be this, whatever. But you got to remember, guys, you got to go as per Fargo. Like, you got to go as per what the Fargo rate says. Rhonda's going to do a great job, and she has already done a great job, vetting, getting to know the players, and making sure everything's aligned. Yeah, we're almost at 10K. Should hope to get, we're at 9,800 in the Calcutta. I'm really excited for tomorrow, dude. That's
my assumption is you got 25% of the bottom half of the field. Those guys are going to go up by, I think, at least 25% by the end. The top 25%, I think, are going to go up by 50%, and the middle of the field, I think, will increase by 25 to 30% by the close of the auction. So,
yeah.
With that being said, I think you're going to be at least 15K in there at the end.
About this guy, Steve Kamert? Am I saying Kamert? I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah, he's seen a couple of streams with him and Wayne Bennett.
Okay.
He also plays out of Strokers. He plays there quite a bit. Definitely knows the tables.
Yeah, Rhonda's got him so far.
I don't think is his thing, but race to 10, I think he's another good dark horse.
Yeah. How about Rob Keating?
Yep. I'd keep my eye on Rob. I think Rob could do it.
You know what I'm thinking now? I kind of want to go live again tomorrow in that last hour and just see how the Calcutta goes down.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd watch that.
Right? I want to just see some of the last minute bidding. Jason Hubert asking, you think there'll be side pots 20 to 50? No, I don't think so. I don't think
I think there's already so much that goes into this that it's just like one more thing to try and juggle.
yeah. I don't remember. There is and if you guys don't know yet, let's see here if not there is a post out on the Strokers group, the Strokers tournament group, that Rhonda has posted a nice PDF package with all the tournament information. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. Let me see if I can open it up here actually. Yeah, there's no side pots. Just looking at the rules here, all players will have to show ID. Of course, most of you guys, will be recognized anyways, but make sure you bring ID just in case anyways. 10 ball rules, lag for break, no coin toss, gotta lag. It's magic rack. Oh, I almost missed that. It's magic rack break. 9 on the spot, 2 at the back, and cue ball fouls only. Now that's probably unless you move a bunch like 2 or 3, but cue ball fouls only. I like how it's race to 10 on both A and B side. Winner break, of course. Break from anywhere on the head string. No soft breaks. Can't break soft. No pattern racking. And that, of course, that's up to you to look out for that. If you suspect or if you have a feeling your opponent, might pattern rack, make sure you got your eyes on it. That's all. What's the pin to get to the auction? Okay, that's what you're missing, Mark. Let's see if I can find that here. Rhonda may have
yeah, Jeff, I think we went over a couple of the guys that got in on a qualifier, and I know there's quite a few, and I'm not 100%, but I think Rob Johnson, Fernando Valla, I believe, Doug Lukings, I believe, Tyler Blaney, I believe, Thomas Hill qualifier, Ispreet Singh qualifier, Sean Miller, I think, was also a qualifier at Legends.
On Miller, we did look at his did Ishpreet win a qualifier?
Mike Craig, yeah, I believe he did at Legends.
Oh, Legends, okay, yeah, Mike won at Diamond Ball. Yeah. And yeah, Sean doesn't have any public matches, so we can't see. So Mark is saying the auction needs a pin to get in, but yeah, I don't think it asked me. Wes in the comments saying that he didn't get a pin, but Mark is being told the auction is private.
Are you sure you're clicking on the right one, Mark? Like, your previous auctions will show. Try to go back out to the auction room and there'll be a list of multiple. That could be it, why he's having that problem. Because some of them have
maybe had... like, here, why don't I...
Or clear your cookies and try to research it.
Oh yeah, that could help. We're almost at 10K. Because if I go to the main screen, it'll show me, yeah, upcoming and completed auctions, and then the current ones. Here's how, like, it's super simple to use. Sometimes I feel maybe too simple. Like how to share this thing. 9 ball, 10 ball rules, because you can't oops. Receive auction updates, no. The user. Let me change my password for next time. Yeah, I don't think there's a pin. I feel like it would show it somewhere, because if I go to Steve saying he needs a pin as well. Here, Mark just sent me a picture. Let me take a look. The hell, where'd it go?
I think Colin Cahan got a qualifier too at Legends. Blaney too.
Here, Rhonda just said Miller wasn't qualifier, but Rail was. Rhonda, do you know if there was a pin when you were setting up the Calcutta? If it asked for a pin or anything?
Oh, there definitely should be.
It's open, right? Here, let's see if so the way, guys, I'm getting to it, you can see on my screen here. Oh, no, this is the wrong one. This is the page, but if you go to groups right here, this is the group, Strokers, Billiards, Tournaments, and more. Search this up on Facebook, right? And then you can see there's our live right there, but you can find Calcutta is posted somewhere here. Right here. When I save this link.
Yeah, Durano saying that Hermie and Dan Anderson going for 2K at the end of the auction. I don't disagree with that at all. I mean, that speaks volumes too. If the rest of your field and some major contenders under 600 and been floating around 600 for a long time aren't even half of the value of those guys, I mean, what does that mean?
That's not gonna be it.
Supervisor Ray was, that's hilarious.
So what I think I'll do after we end this live, maybe I'll try, or I'll touch base with Rhonda and she can repost the link to the Calcutta for everyone to see it, and that should work. Like because it opens up for me easily. I would hate to think that someone's unable to participate just because of, you know, like technology issues. There should be a way to share it as well.
Is there anything else we got to cover on here, Ravi, or you want to touch back in, or you're gonna go do your thing tomorrow near the end?
I just got hold on here. I just got a message from Rhonda. New link. Here, why don't I put that in the comments before I forget? But no, I think we've covered. Most of it. Got to look at some of the strong, you know, front runners, some of the dark horse underdogs. Here, new link. Copy link address. All right. Let's see where this leads to. Yeah, this should take you straight to the Calcutta page, and then if you're not signed in, it'll ask you to sign in.
Robbie, when you did Sean Miller's name, did you spell it right?
I think so. SHAWN.
Right?
Yeah, Kitchener. Yeah. There's no public matches. Got a little inception action going on here. Okay, guys, check the comments now for those of you who weren't able to, and let me know if that link works, because I just put a new link in the comments, and that should work just fine. I pinned it, so you'll see it there. Mark, let me know if you still have trouble after that. I can maybe, help you figure that out. But yeah, no, I think that's it. I'm excited. Like I'm super excited. Weekend in London. It's gonna be good action on the stream table. If you guys didn't figure it out by yet, I am gonna be streaming the tournament. We're gonna have one table going. Gonna get all our nice multiple views. So we'll have some of the cool competitive matches on there. And I'll try and cover some other tables if I can, just in between. Yeah, Calcutta stream. Don't miss out. It's gonna be.
Will Rhonda's page be Rhonda's page running a stream like on her Strokers YouTube as well? Or are you taking that over for the day?
I don't know if she is, because I think the table that she has covered with her cameras, I'm covering the same table. So maybe she can, because I'm gonna get there on Friday. Maybe I can take a look and get the other table next to it. Also a stream on there, just through the Strokers YouTube. Yeah, I can try that. Yeah, we're still at 1,000 here. Calcutta Dom just put his presence. let everyone know he'll be gunning for it. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of the online auction? Apart from slight technology issues, I think we'll figure all those out. Rhonda says it'll be all me. All right, perfect. There you go. So you guys know, if you want some coverage on the tournament, you want some updates, because I'll leave some updates for
crossed over 10K.
Oh yeah, there we hit it. 10K. I wonder who was the final push there. Oh, Mark Delisle finally got into the Calcutta. He put 500 on Dosette. There we go.
500 on Dosette. That's wild.
Yeah. Mike Craig, Lester Reyes,
Francis Savard, 250 on the group.
Yeah. Ryan Gammy got Ray Jansen. Got 2 Rays in the tournament. Mark Delisle also got Mike Laliberty.
I think he's is he down east player?
All right. I think we're good for now. It's going to be exciting to check back tomorrow. You guys know now exactly what's going on. Tournament starting this Saturday. Calcutta closes tomorrow at 8:30. I can't stress that enough. Don't forget. Don't get home, open up your phone at 9 p.m. and try and place a bid, because you'll miss out on everything. 8:30. As soon as you finish work tomorrow, open up that page. The link is there. I'll try reposting the link again in the group and just on my page so everyone can see it. But I think most of the people that want to participate are in it, hopefully. And if you know someone who wants to, who'd be interested in placing a bid, share it to them, let them know, because they might not know. But yeah, I think we're good for now then.
All right, sweet.
All right, guys, take it easy. Thank you, Ty, for joining us. This was our very first tournament scope, I like to call it, where we, scope out all the players, the Calcutta, exactly what's going on, what we think. We'll have some more coming back to you, but yeah, I'm gonna wish you guys all a good evening, and thanks for joining. All right, take care, guys.